What's going on, family? It's your boy Cliff, Billionaire Mindset, Crafty Investors. I haven't been on here for a while. Had to switch my energy to something that was, needed my more energy at the time, to be honest. But I was just thinking this morning, sitting down, just really contemplating, thinking the conversations I had with my grandma. They bring me up to a point. My grandma taught me a valuable lesson when I was about 10 years old. I was 9 to 10 years old. And I can tell y'all a story right quick. I'm in the doctor's office with my grandma. And I'm a young, shy 9 to 10 year old. I didn't barely talk to anybody. I was really to myself. A lot how my youngest daughter is right now. And we're in the doctor's office, me and my cousin Oscar and my grandma. And a white doctor walked in. And he spoke to my grandma. And he said, "Hey, how you doing, son?" And I looked down at the floor. And as soon as I looked down at the floor, I said, "I'm fine." And my grandma caught me. And she stopped the doctor. She said, Hold on one second. She looked at me and she said, "Anytime a person walks up to you and says anything to you, white, black, Chinese, blue, purple, doesn't even matter. You look that person in the eye and you speak affirmably, and you speak thoroughly, and you speak strong, and you shake their hand with a firm hand grip, and you tell them, 'How you doing? Thank you.'" She said at that moment she taught me, you don't earn people's respect or their respect to earn from you. You demand it. And it got me thinking about business, and it got me thinking about the whole mindset thing. When it comes down to businesses, when it comes down to you running your business or you running, your investments or your portfolio, you just running your life as a whole. You don't earn it. It's nothing you should earn from somebody. You should demand it. I demand to be a strong individual. When it comes down to you personally, you demand to be that person. I demand to be successful. I demand to have what I want in life. It's not supposed to be something you earn or something you sit down and get on your knees and pray for. I mean, you pray for everything you want. But you still have to move forward in your life, and you have to demand that stuff into your life. You have to push that stuff into your existence. So, what I'm saying is, you control your own fate. Stop worrying and asking your boss for a raise and all this stuff. You go out there and make them opportunities for yourself and demand that you have this financial status in your life. Demand that you'll be a millionaire. Demand that you will just be financially free. Demand the respect from people. I learned a valuable lesson. Look here. If you always passive about something, you always pushing something off to the fact, that's how people are going to treat you. That's how situations are going to treat you. That's how this world is going to treat you. So demand to be head and demand to be up front and center in your life. Put that stuff into a demand. I demand respect from people. I have respect from when I used to be in the streets, to be honest. I have the respect from me in the business world because I demand it. When I walk into a room, I demand attention when it comes down to me being in a business meeting. I demand it. Off top. I demand respect in my everyday life when I'm walking through Walmart. You put that stuff into your existence. You push that stuff into your life. You have to demand that stuff into your life. God put these blessings on earth for us already. It's up to you to go out there and get them. You can sit down there and pray all day long, but if you don't put no actions behind your prayer, you're not going anywhere. That's the demand. If you're not putting a demand behind your prayer, you're not going anywhere. I've seen people pray for 60 years and still ain't got nothing. You got to demand that stuff. You got to push that stuff into your existence. That's what the billionaire mindset is. It's not actually you actually having $1 billion in the bank. It's about you actually going forward with your life and you demanding this stuff to be put in your existence. That's what it's about. It's about saying that, hey, look here, I'm this person. I'm going to be this person for the rest of my life, and you're going to have to accept it. It's about telling your finances, speaking to your bank account, look here, you finna start growing, and you're going to have to accept that. It's about going to your boss, telling them, look here, I've been working for 20 years and you haven't gave me a raise. Look here, I got to go forward with it. You have to respect that, or else I got to go somewhere else. That's the billionaire mindset. That's having a positive mindset. It's about you Instead of you sitting here talking about, oh, I'm not going to put $20 into this investment. I'm not going to put this into this investment. No. It's about you saying, look here, I'm going to set aside this amount of money right here. I'm going to invest this every month, regardless. That's the billionaire mindset. That's the mindset of an investor. That's the mindset of somebody who has control of their life. Stop letting situations and things control your life. You control your life. You control it. That's what it's about. I have people call me all the time, and especially when I'm talking about cryptocurrency. Excuse me. And it really aggravates me sometimes, to be honest. I have people call me and ask me all kind of questions. Well, that doesn't bother me. I love for people to call me and get feedback. I love to get feedback, and I love for me to sit there and have conversations with people. But it's the person that calls me 3 or 4 weeks and talking about they're scared to invest $20. They're scared to invest $100. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's have an honest moment right now. We spend $100 a week on BS. If you're watching Love and Hip Hop, something that doesn't, stimulate your mind, you spending cable money on BS. You spend money on McDonald's and BS food all day long. Why not spend money to invest into your future? Why not spend that money to invest into your children's future? Because they're the ones who's really getting the downfall of it. Just think about it. You fall in a pattern right now, and you set this pattern for your life. You're working, okay, you might be working hard, which is, it's you. You're working hard. You're working, and your children are watching every single step that you take in your lifetime, and your lifestyle, the way you live. In every aspect of your life, your children are watching it. They're going to duplicate what you're doing. So ask yourself this question. If you're struggling right now, if you barely making ends meet, which most of America is, because that's the way it is, the statistics speak that. If you're struggling in your life right now, is this the same lifestyle that you want to set up for your children? Is the way you're living right now, ask yourself this. Is this the same lifestyle you want to set for your children? Is this the same lifestyle you want your children to live? Now, if you're content with the way you're living, hey, it's all you. It's all good. But if you know it's something more you want in your lifetime, it's something more you want to change in your lifestyle, it's something more substance you want to have in your lifestyle, you need to change that now. Because your children are following you. And time moves faster than ever right now. Right now, I'm talking right now, next thing you know, it'll be 10 years from now. And people still stuck in the same position. It's about forward movement. You got to have that forward moving mindset to actually start making stuff move. It's all a mindset thing before your body even starts moving. So, like I said, if you know for a fact that you don't want your children to be in the same predicament you're in right now, then something has to change. And the thing about it is now, another thing that aggravates me is it's so much information out here right now. So much information. You don't have to be a genius for this information. Look, I barely graduated high school and barely got through college. Like real talk, I'm not the smartest person in the world. But I made it my business to learn these things. I made it my business to actually go forward with my businesses. I made it my business to push stuff forward. I made it my business to not have my children work for anybody. You have to make these things your business. It's all about that positive mindset, that billionaire mindset. So let's start moving forward, my people. Like on the real, it's so much information out here right now too, it's ridiculous. You have people literally pouring information into you all day, every day. But it's up to you to make that decision. Stop being scared. Okay, you lose $100. That's investing. I've lost thousands, but guess what? I'll gain back thousands more. You have to be willing to take the time out to invest in your life. Stop being scared, stuck in the financial matrix system. Because this world is changing. Every day is changing. Every day more and more inventive information and technology is coming out. And guess what? You are not in the mind. Think about it. They got automatic cars coming out right now. What you think that's going to do for Uber? Uber and Lyft are two of the biggest investors in the automatic car technology. Meaning that drivers are not going to be driving anymore. It's going to be automatic cars coming to pick you up soon. The trucking industry. They got automatic trucks hitting the road soon. What you think this going to do for the trucking industry, for all you truck drivers out there? You're not going to be in the truck. It's going to be an automatic truck. Jobs are being lost. You have to wake up, people. Start looking into this information. Even if you can invest $20, which everybody should have $20. If you can invest $20 in your future, that's more of an investment than you sitting down at a job working every day where somebody's going to tell you what to do and they can fire you at every moment. You mean to tell me you have your whole entire future in the hand of one person? Your boss. That's what it's about, people. Billionaire mindset. I appreciate y'all for listening. Peace. Y'all have a good day.